there's like a fun rug, a cool rug on the ground for him.
In the like politest way possible, like be so for real. Are you serious? I made a video not a couple of weeks ago about how teachers literally get no money to work on their classrooms, like none. And they get no money for any of this. A government funded classroom has nothing but desks. That's it. So for this mom to come in and like, oh, I'm so sad that my kindergartner doesn't at least have a rug. Ma'am, the only answer to that question, the only answer to that conundrum is for you to walk up to his teacher and say, hey, I noticed you don't have a ton of decorations in your classroom. Can I help? Is there anything that you want? I would love to buy you a rug so you have a space to read with the kids. Send me the link to the one that you want and I'll buy it. That's the only response. That teacher probably doesn't get paid for another couple weeks. That typically, there was like a 3-4 week gap where we didn't get paid. And I remember like those were tight weeks. We were eating at home all of the time and like stretching, spaghetti dinners over multiple days a week, hoping that no emergencies happened, especially when my husband and I were both teaching, because there was nothing. In that first paycheck felt like it was gone in an instant because you were trying to catch up from not being paid, because we got paid so little. It's terrifying. And then to have a parent come in and say, I'm upset because your classroom's not decorated enough, that very well may have sent me over the edge. And I taught high school, so I feel like it's a little different in elementary where like you're expected to have a little bit more of a decorated classroom, but why? And not to mention she probably hasn't had the time. Especially if she's a new teacher, she's probably overwhelmed. But to get on the internet and cry about it it just comes off so entitled. If you want that classroom to have more decorations, to have more fun stuff, offer to pay for it. And understand that kindergartners would have none of that fun stuff in kindergarten. The Legos, the blocks, the manipulatives, we had, it had popcorn kernels with toy cars in it as a sensory bin. None of that exists if the teacher does not pay their own money. And let's be clear, teachers are not required to pay their own money. And if they choose not to spend their own money, you're going to end up with a kindergarten classroom that has nothing but desks. And whatever supplies it was that you brought in that you were complaining about a couple weeks ago, that's